Alright, welcome to the pretty scary update, or 1.4.7. We get a lot to do. So, first things first, the Wither is in the game. So, that means we need to go back to the Nether and get Wither skulls. Then hopefully we beat the Wither, because we have our Smite 4 diamond sword, which should absolutely destroy, and our new set of diamond armor, which should serve us quite well. So, I figured we would do is immediately go to the Nether, go figure some stuff out. Oh, new minecart sounds. That is super loud. Thank you. So we're gonna go to our far fortress because there's a lot more surface area to work with. I'm gonna turn that down. Basically, there's a lot more surface area to work with, and we're gonna be able to find a lot more withers that way. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Made it back. That was super loud. I'm not really a fan of that. I almost thought that guy was going to attack me right there. You're getting a little aggressive, buddy. You need to calm down. I think we're just going to head up here. So, also going to kill some blazes too, because we need some blaze powder to make a strength potion, which we're going to use against the Wither to hopefully destroy him quick, because as you know, we're kind of a glass cannon. Our armor's okay, our new armor, but hopefully it works out. I think we'll be fine though, honestly. I like to be extra safe. I've had too many deaths already, so I don't want to keep racking them up. So I wonder if Wither skeletons don't spawn in these old fortresses. Maybe we need to find a new gen? Not really sure. Oh, also, I figured I would just take this time to answer someone's question. So Gondola1652, you said, "Yo bro, are you going to watch the Minecraft movie?" Okay, so my answer to that is kind of like, it's like maybe, because basically, to answer this, I'm a huge Borderlands fan. If you don't know Borderlands or like the game, basically right now they're not doing a very good job in terms of like quality. So for me, so they made the Borderlands movie, which I am very aware was not very good. Basically, one of the characters, Roland, is like the least serious person. Or he's the most serious person ever. Like, he does not joke. He doesn't even know if you're telling a joke. He's unemotional, stonewall, you know. And the person they decided to play Roland was Kevin Hart, and I was like, okay, this is a money grab, and this is gonna suck. And yeah, I was right. And so for me, I don't even want to watch that movie because it would ruin my life. So I feel like if the Minecraft movie isn't good, it's also going to ruin everything for me. Not actually, but like, I don't have high expectations anymore for anything related to like some kind of film related to a game. So probably not, unless I hear good things about it. I would prefer not to, so I don't think I'll watch it. But if it's good, then yeah, I probably will. Okay, not seeing any withers, which lets me know that maybe we do need to find a new fortress, which is a bummer. So we're going to do a little bit more exploring through the Nether, and hopefully we can get those guys, because as you know, we don't have looting, and it's going to take a while to get some skulls. So I would like to get that done as quick as possible, because we have a lot to do. And obviously, I think the main thing about this update was the Wither, but I think there's a lot more than that. We have beacons in the game, which to me is bigger than the Wither. I mean, it's literally a part of it, right? But to me, I'm more excited about getting a beacon than fighting the Wither, just because it's so useful to get a beacon, and that's something I could use a lot more use with. Obviously, the boss fight's fun. Well, the boss fight's not fun, but, you know, the Wither isn't the greatest boss in the world, so I'm not too hyped about it. You know, he's more sort of a nuisance. You try to kill as fast as possible in order to get a star. But for me, I like the beacons. We also got anvils, which is huge. We can also make enchantment books and an enchantment table, so that's also huge. And then we also got witches and witch huts, which is very good. I did not mean to say witches, but you know, I guess that works. Good pun. Okay, So we're gonna go to a new fortress. Right now, we're in the positive Z direction, so I think we're just gonna go in, we're gonna keep going that way since we're already far out, and then hopefully we find a fortress. Seems pretty easy. I mean, we found one quite easily last time on accident, so you never know. Okay, so I know we're in new chunks because if you look at this lava fall, it's just now coming down, which means that is a new fortress. Okay, so Withers, where are you? Oh, nice. Okay, there's a Wither over there. Nice. So now we must endure the long dark and suffer waiting to get a skull. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I think there's loot in fortresses, so if this is a new one, that means we might have some stuff. Hey buddy, it's time to see the light. Oh. So many blazes, this is a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh! Help me! Hey, do you wanna... Well, never mind. Okay, let's get to this big boy area on the right. Ooh. I think we're just gonna run for it. There's too many of these guys. I don't wanna get oh, we're gonna have to build across. Oh yeah, this... Oh yeah, this isn't good. Okay. How about we go left? Nope, we gotta go to this side. Okay. Then we can get up here. And now we can walk around and go that way. So I think we're gonna want to fight indoors because the blazes are just totally horrible. Like I would fight them all, but they're just gonna keep respawning, and there's it's never gonna end. So I would prefer to just get to the withers here. I don't even know where to go. This is like a maze. Generation's really weird. A lot of this like doesn't really connect. Huh. Oh, here we go. There's a friend. No skull. There we go. Hello. Okay, now I don't want you to fall. Oh. No. Oh no. Oh, dude, no. Wow. Alright. It's time to adapt. So no worries, we still have our diamond armor. Yeah, we lost a pickaxe and our sword. So, that's really bad. But we also lost half our iron and a lot of coal. Man, that's just too bad. That is so unfortunate. How does a ghast show up right there, right? I mean, that's like, how does that even happen? And by the way, I'm not even going back because I know all of it burned, like 100%. It's all gone. So what we're gonna need to do is probably just make some iron armor again. There we go. Not exactly what I was looking for. And I'm gonna go grab some coal and iron really quick. I would be frustrated, and I am, but also I think that I can just grind XP off camera, and it's not the biggest deal in the world. Sort of rebuild what we had before, so it's not totally horrible, and I am disappointed. I'm just mad that Ghast was there. You know, maybe the Wither skeleton baited me out. And that was his entire plan, was to get me on a little ledge where I couldn't do anything, and then his ghast friend would hit me from the side and I'd fall off and die. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that we got XP from ores. And we get XP from collecting items from furnaces, so that's really good. So, what I was thinking before was to kill the Wither immediately, but now that I'm realizing we don't have the items we had before that would have made that fight a little bit easier, I figured maybe I'd push that towards the end of this episode because we need to kind of rebuild, but still we're going to get the Wither skulls as well. So we're going to get that first, and then I think we're We're going to get the skulls first still, just to get that out of the way. And then we'll move on to our anvil and some enchanting. I also would like to upgrade our farm because carrots are in the game now, as well as golden carrots. And as you know, golden carrots are the most satiating food in the game, which means it's quite literally the best thing we could eat. So I would like that. Alright, so we got a stack in 26. I'm going to go smelt that. Then we should be good. Okay, got some extra iron here. Just cooking it up. Going to make a helmet, and then I'm going to go to our mob grinder because some of them drop iron swords. So I figured I think I had one in a chest, so I was going to go grab that. And probably honestly farm a little bit to try to get a new sword. It usually doesn't take too long, so I try not to spend too much time doing that. Oh, also we gotta mark our grave here, so hold on, what do we got? We're really racking up these deaths pretty quick. I haven't died this much in a long time. So what are we at? 7th death, and it is April Fool's. Release 1.4.7. Very scary update. It's just scary update. Yeah, that works. So a lot of deaths. Also got a potato here from a zombie, so we're going to add that to our farm. Also just got a carrot, so that's carrot and potatoes going to add to our farm later. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is that mobs can now spawn with armor. So right now, based on difficulty, mobs on higher difficulties can spawn with armor or tools. So I just turned up my difficulty to hard. That way when I'm farming these zombies, hopefully they can drop me something cool. I really doubt I'm going to get anything that's diamond, but you never know. Maybe something enchanted. Okay, I'm going to pick up this iron out of the furnace here, and then I think that'll get us level 30. Yeah, there we go. Making a sword, and we're just going to take whatever we can get. Honestly, just please don't be knocked back. Just don't be knocked back too. Wow. I don't like the knockback, but everything else is great. Everything else is awesome. So that's really good. That's a huge rebound because basically now we're going to be pretty much one-shotting these withers and having looting 3. So that's really good. Also, let's put our potatoes and carrots in there, and then we're going to expand our farm later and implement this. I think I want to add sort of like an automatic like water sweeper to collect all the farm items when they're fully grown. And I want to make the farm a lot bigger because we kind of lack on food a lot, and I'm just running around with like a bowl and mushrooms, and it's not really the most reliable method. Bread isn't that satiating either, so it would be smart to get something that's actually more effective than that. So in the meantime, let's go back to the Nether so we can smoke some fools. One thing I'm also going to do is make a new bow, because before, when we were dealing with those blazes, it was just like a total nightmare trying to deal with them. Alright, let's do it again. So, if I'm not wrong, I think we're just going to go in the same direction as before, which I believe was this way. And then hopefully I can find where I dug through to get to that next fortress. Here we go. If you're wondering, I didn't really get anything special from the zombies. I think I got one leather pant. And that was that. Hello? No head. Getting a lot of blaze rods here too, which is really good. Okay, this is taking a super long time, and I haven't got any skulls, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move farther in the positive Z direction, because the current fortress we're at is not the one we were at last time where I died. So I think I want to go to that one, since it's newer. I think more mobs spawn. At least that's what it seemed like before, so I want to head over there. Okay, new fortress here. I don't know if it's the old one we're at. That was technically new. Try not to get confused, but all that matters is that we're at a new one, because then we're going to have like way more spawns. So that's all we really care about. Oh, full chainmail skeleton. Hold on. Anything? Boots. We got chain boots. Nice. I think this is the same one, because I'm recognizing this area over here. Oh, there we go. Wither skeleton skull. There we go. So that's one. Hey, that's number 2. Cool. Hey, that's 3. Okay, cool. So, I think what I want to do is we're just going to grab some soul sand. I don't think we're going to fight the wither yet. I think we're going to fight him at the end, just because I want to make sure we have all the right stuff and not jump right into it. So I'm almost level 30, sort of unintentionally, honestly. I'm going to get to level 30, and then I think I was thinking about enchanting a diamond pickaxe to try to get Fortune 3 on it and then combine it with other 2, because anvils are now in the game. Or I can get another sword and try to get, you know, fire aspect, sharpness. This sword's good enough for now. Yeah, I don't really need a new sword. I think we're going to make a new pickaxe, and then hopefully we get Fortune. If we don't, hopefully we get Silk Touch. One or the other. Alright. 3 diamonds. Pray for either Silk Touch or Fortune. Even if it's Fortune 2. Hell, I'll take Fortune 1. But I don't think that can happen at level 30. So. Hey, there you go. Cool. So Fortune 2, I can definitely work with that. Since we got Fortune, I might even just make a blank pickaxe, just for the sake of it. I know it seems like we're kind of going through a lot of diamonds, but a lot of the diamonds we get come back really fast. What we're gonna do is also we're gonna make an anvil, which is gonna be super useful because those 2 pickaxes we have in our chest, we're gonna be able to combine those, and then we're gonna have basically nearly a perfect pickaxe. All right, cool. And well, I'll just put it right there. So now, and I don't believe how much does this cost? Oh, 37? Oh, it's because it also needs to be repaired too. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's not horrible either, because Fortune you only really mine with like at specific times, so if we got to 37 and combine those 2, that'd still be fine. And then we can just kind of use the Fortune 2 separately. Alright, I think we're also going to make a strength potion as well. So I think we're going to need some glass here. So I think it's going to require 1 blaze powder and then also 1 glowstone dust, and then I think we should be good there. We'll make 3 just for the sake of it because I have that many bottles. I don't think we're going to need to use all 3 of them. I really hope not. And then there you go. So a minute 30, strength 2. Nice. We're going to put that in here because I'm not going to use that right now. You know what? While we're at it, let's also make a regeneration potion because I know the wither's not very fun and our golden apples totally suck. Well, they're gone, right? But they were totally horrible. And it would be nice to actually have some real regeneration for once, especially fighting the wither. I feel like I've died so many times at this point where I'm like, you know, I don't know, like my confidence is getting low. So I don't usually die this much, but hey, I would say most of my deaths have been attributed to just messing around with the roof and dying, and then that ghast killing me was pretty sucky. But there was a couple other times where I just died to a creeper outright because I didn't run away in time. So maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. But hey, we're going to take the precautions anyway. I want to make sure I beat him and there's no like super devastating outcome, because if I lose to the wither and he's underground, like, it doesn't mean he can't get out and destroy everything. Like, I don't want to take that risk. So that's more of the threat the wither opposes to me rather than actually being tough. Let's keep these and then make this guy a regeneration 2. Oh, I should have I should have cooked this one with the other ones. I don't know why I did that. Because they would have all been regeneration 1 first, and then you can upgrade them. So I don't know why I did that. I just wasted a ghast here, but it's whatever. And there we go. Regeneration 2 for 22 seconds. Alright, So something I've been waiting for, just endlessly, is cobblestone walls. They are my go-to for everything all the time. If I'm gonna make a fence, it's gonna be a cobblestone wall, and it is nice to know that we have that. Oh, I've waited for that. So also, I think we have upside down stairs. Please tell me we're at that stage. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna add some, basically just spruce up some stuff around here that could be improved, because my original intention was, when upside down stairs came out, was to sort of do something with them and change up everything. So something like that. This looks a little more medieval now, which is kind of the objective. It seems a little bit more industrial right now because everything's so square. But I think, yeah, something like that. Oh, I like that. That looks very good now. Maybe we could go... Only problem is I got these signs in the way, so this would be kind of weird, right? Like, something like that would be really weird. Look like a weird shelf up there. I don't know. I'll just leave that for now. And this has me thinking, I think we have new paintings. I wanted to not use that one. Yeah, let's go with that. And our entrance here be opened up. There we go. Looks a little more castle-like. Just some little things. What I would do, which I'm tempted to do, but I don't have enough time, is to just place upside down stairs under these little parts, because that sort of makes it look like it's really a part of the castle, sort of bolted in. It gives a good look, but I'm not going to do that right now, because I would have to do that for the whole castle, and I don't really want to do that. So, also, what I wanted to do was I wanted to expand our farm, like I mentioned earlier, because we have a bunch of stuff we can use for our farm, and I wanted to make it quite large, and also use redstone, because I haven't really done too much redstone related. What I'm going to do is, I think we're just going to find a spot and make a huge farm, huge scale, and then make sort of like a water sweeper that takes all the items and throws them into a water lane. Later on, I think the next update is the redstone update also, so either that or the horse one, but the redstone update's pretty close, so I think I want to add a sort of like hoppers and stuff like that. We can do a lot with that, so, but we do need a big farm, so that's kind of the point. Keeping in theme with most of our farms, I would like to keep it out of the way of a lot of stuff, because it is going to be quite large and I don't want it to look really bad. So I also need to keep it close enough. So what I'm thinking is we can just build this near the tree farm. But the problem with the tree farm is there's just a forest around it. And hello. There's a forest around it, so we're going to have to clear that out to make enough land to build this farm. But I don't think the forest is thick enough where it's going to be that bad. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so this area is a little... It's not very fun. It's not really going to work. Oh, you know what? No, I have a better spot. Yeah. No, that's it. This is a much better spot. Down here to the right is totally unused. And we could totally cut through that forest because we kind of need to anyway. I was planning on having some stuff. But over here would be a really good spot for a farm. So I think I'm going to dig out these trees sort of straight because we want to go for distance, obviously, so we can get as many crops as possible. So I think I'm trying to find the flattest area. I'm not really sure where it's going to work. Something like right here. Yeah, okay. I am going to cut when I got all of them down, and then we'll start building. So I'm also going to make a diamond axe and shovel, and I'm probably going to enchant them just with some enchantment, because I realized I'm going to have to do some terraforming a little bit, and I realized that this area is a lot cooler than I thought it was. The way the hill looks gives me like vineyard vibes. I don't even know how to explain it. Like you have this gradual sloped hill going up to a point here, and I think this would be like a really cool spot to have like a cool farmhouse thing, and sort of like kind of try to level this all out to create a giant sort of field. I think that would be really cool. Obviously we're not going to be able to do that all right now, but I think that would be pretty cool. I'm probably just going to start with a larger farm going vertically down from some point, and then later on I'll maybe actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I'm probably going to make this video a 2-day video, which I don't normally do. So I think I actually do have the time to do that, because I realize that there's a lot of things I skip out on in each episode because I don't have enough time in one day to do it all. When I do have time in multiple days, I was basically trying to upload once a day, but I don't have enough time in the day to do a lot of these things, because what you don't see is me playing for, you know, 6 hours and then editing for like 2. I'm not the best at editing, but it's not the quickest process. So if I have more time, I can do a lot more of those like manual processes. Like getting the wither skulls took almost 2 hours. Really easy to lose time. So I'm probably just going to extend this to 2 days. That way I can get more done in this one. So I think I am going to build that farmhouse sort of thing. And then also I think what we're going to want to do after we beat the wither is make a beacon, because that will make our mine super easy to get through. We don't necessarily need to insta-mine. It's just nice. So, alrighty, level 30. So I'm probably going to enchant the shovel first, because I need it to be good at mining so we can terraform well. Axe, I might just, I don't even know. I think I'll just like get like a couple levels and just throw something on there. So hopefully just like efficiency 4. Well, you get what you get. So I got carried away again. I'm level 30. Once you get past 20, you're like, dude, I'm almost there. Like, let's just go. So again, hoping for efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Fortune's possible, which is kind of whatever. So hold on. Alright, not bad. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, well, first off, I'm gonna sleep. But I'm also gonna clear out that landscape and try to just flatten it out and sort of terraform it. That way it's sort of like a nice slope that I can work with, and it'll become sort of a large crop field, if that makes sense. Only problem is, like, do you want to have some like aesthetic look, or do you want to have a redstone functioning system that... No, I didn't look at you. Don't get mad at me. What I mean by that is, like, if you had a waterway where you just have like a dispenser with some water in it, and then it releases that and it goes down the hill and then, you know, collects all of the crops, you kind of need like a formatted design, because you need it to align correctly. Like, it has to be at on a set path, so you can't really have this like natural look. It's either one or the other. So the problem is I want both, and so I'm really conflicted. Okay, I know what I can do. So I want to make that farmhouse, but I want to build where I'm going to get most of my food from in a deliberate area, like back here. You can't really see it. Probably just flatten this out, and it'll be sort of like this strip of wheat that I can collect. Same thing with sugarcane. So imagine our farm we have over there, and it's just over here but extended like 5 times, or almost 10, I don't know, 7 times as long. And that is where we'd get our food. I would like to do that, because then I can make this entire area over here pretty much just wheat, which gives me an idea. Maybe later, so I have this sort of retaining wall. I might want to keep going with that all the way over here, because that way when the wheat comes all the way down, it sort of has a nice barrier blocking it from continuing on. And I think that would look really cool. So if I could pull that off, that would be pretty dope, but I don't I don't know if I have the resources. Well, I do. It just takes a lot of time. And that's why I'm making this video for 2 days instead of 1. But still, even that's a bit of a gamble. So who knows? I'll see. Once I start doing this, I'll get an idea. Also, I'm probably going to get another shovel, because I need to be able to mine this like quickly and not having insta mining is like really, really not helpful. All right, level 30 again. Hopefully I get efficiency 4 or 5 or something like that, because this is just not that great. Dude. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Okay. I actually can't believe that is level 30. Wow. We're getting trolled, dude. Okay, so I've got some progress here. I've already sort of leveled out this area. And as you can see, I've made each sort of level nearly a similar length. That way it gives sort of like a step approach. Sort of a staircase kind of a feeling that you get from rolling hills of like wheat. And so this is not all the way done, but I'm just getting all the wheat done, and then I'm probably going to build that house up there, which I've cleared out, and I'm probably going to put it right up here with a stable as well, because in a future update we're going to have horses and I want somewhere to put it. And then this is the farm we got going on. So this is wheat, that's potatoes and carrots. So I believe I'll have to count here really quick, just see how far it goes. So 35 long, so that's 70 wheat here, which will get you, a decent amount. I would say obviously food-wise is probably going to be the carrots. Not sure how many you're going to get, but easily maybe a couple stacks for sure. Same thing with the potatoes. So super effective farm. I decided not to go with the redstone route just because once you do one round of collection, it doesn't really take much to, like, it takes a long time for you to actually have to come back here and like farm again, like have it automatically go. It's really not that much of a hassle, or it needs to be automatic. And in fact, if I wanted to do an automatic farm, there's sort of an automatic 1x1 where you have a dispenser with bone meal inside of it shooting at a constant rate, and then an observer observing the block which the carrots are growing on. And then the second it sees that it grows, it triggers a redstone signal, and the observer sees that, and then that triggers a piston below it to move it down, the block down, which ends up mining your carrots for you. So basically all you have to do is constantly spam left or right click. It'll automatically bone meal and mine for you, and you'll get a ton of food really quickly. So I don't think we really need to make an automatic redstone farm. If we wanted to, we'd make that 1x1 kind of thing. If you know the Ethos Lab mini farm, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is taking a while. This is why I said I wanted a 2-part video. Also, yeah, this is what it looks like when I can actually spend more time on things. I've been tired of not creating something a bit larger, so I figured this would be a good chance. So next I will be done with all of this, I'm pretty sure, and then we'll move on to the Wither. So we'll see how that goes. I think we're prepared. I think we got enough stuff, so I think we'll be good. All right, so I grinded all night, not into the morning. Don't worry, I'm not a total psycho. The big reveal here, I've the entire thing done. Now I would have shown it on camera and recorded the building process, but it was literally like many hours, and I don't think a time lapse could. I think the time lapse would be like 10 minutes, which is like way too long. So even a time lapse probably wouldn't have worked that well. So I just kind of did it all at once. So a lot has changed already. So let's start with where we're at here. So as you can see, there's already wheat coming down here, and it goes all the way up to the side of the castle wall there. And then also extended the retaining wall going left. That way when you meet the pathway to get up, it kind of perfectly pushes you to go here. It kind of looks nice. So I also added some trees here on the left deliberately, and also made them large oak trees to kind of give like a natural border. And then here we go. So we went through 2 diamond hoes. That was fun. I enjoyed that thoroughly. But and then so here's our farmhouse here. Now it's not really. I'm actually about to say this, but it's open concept. I can't believe I've said that. But basically, this is just like a medieval tower combined with a side sort of hall here. This is where all the wheat goes. And then here is our stable here, which should fit for 2 horses. So hopefully in the future when we get horses, we can throw them in there. I don't mean throw them. We'll gently align them into place. So, and then here's our actual farm that we use, so which I showed earlier, which was about 70 blocks long. So yeah, a lot got done. It's a lot of wheat. So the path from going top down actually looks quite good, and I'll get a better view of this because it doesn't do it justice just sitting right here. I also been turning up my game volume, so right now it should probably be a bit louder, but I would say over here is a very good view. Yeah. So pretty huge. Looks great. Turned out, so obviously now you can see the water patches. So originally you couldn't see those before because of the way it was aligned. All these wheat blocks are supposed to basically hide that, so it looks like a constant wheat field. I was thinking about adding some light in the ground in the same fashion I have the water placed, but I think it's okay. I don't know if I necessarily need the lighting at night. Maybe I'll want it, who knows. But yeah, here's a really good view. I think the trees do a really good job. My plan right now is to basically kind of rebuild the forest behind it to make it look really thick. That way it really feels like it's a deliberately plowed area that was designed for this, and not just a cool hill I found. I'm going to head up to our Herobrine beacon. By the way, we have like a tower for like a Herobrine spawner. Herobrine's like kind of like Batman. You know, we've built this signal that's aiming at the sky, and then hopefully he'll show up. And if you do see him, no one's going to believe you. So, I don't know, maybe he's Batman. But yeah, there you go. That adds so much to our base right there. That completely transforms it. So, I think that looks really cool. And I should have shown the progress on the way. I think I was just so locked in that I just kind of got carried away. So on that note, after getting that done, I think it's wither time. So hopefully we don't die. Hopefully our plan works and we don't get demolished. But now, oh yeah. Okay. And then where's our potions? We need those. So we need our regen potions and then our strength 2 potions. This is overkill. Obviously, probably not going to use all these. I just want to be sure. Also, I've really gone through my sword quite a bit, but so again, just going to keep going here. And I can't remember how much iron we're going to need for a beacon, but I know it's a lot. I think it's like 3 stacks of blocks, which is thousands, like over 1,000, easy. That might be something I do off camera in between episodes, so the next time we have a beacon, I might be doing that. Okay, so I think right here is going to be good. Here's some lava. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Okay, drinking the regen. So is he. He's also drinking the regen. Actually, that might have been too early. Oh, we're going. Alright. Oh. So, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So there we go. The most anticlimactic fight ever. It's always so weird with the Wither. Like, you always he feels like he should be really hard, so you prepare for that, but every time you fight him, he's really easy. I mean, obviously we get all the good gear and whatnot, right? But still, like, every single time, I don't know why I have any amount of fear of the Wither. Oh wow, that was a lot of slime balls. So the question is, do we get a bunch of iron and then sort of just do that, and that'll probably be the end of it after we get a beacon, or do I do something else? You know what? I say we just go mine in general. I don't think necessarily grinding out for iron, you know, just getting diamonds because we're low on diamonds, getting gold, because we need a lot of gold, honestly. Also, we're pretty close to the redstone update, which means we need a lot of iron because hoppers exist, and that's something I really want to use. So just before we go mining here, I'm gonna go sort of bolster up that forest behind the big oak tree barrier, because I want the forest to be more developed since I had kind of mined it out a lot. So kind of just trying to find the empty spots here. So I think we want to get something like that, sort of make this a little thickened up. So it feels like you're really just on the edge of a super dense forest. And obviously we're going to need more bone meal for that. And I've gone through every single bone we had, replanting wheat seeds and mining them to get more seeds because I couldn't have enough. I mean, it was a lot. But there we go. And you know what? I'm not going to take this sword. I'm going to take this blank one. I think I would like to enchant this bow as well. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Ah, not bad, honestly. I actually don't hate that at all. Oh no, this guy's got to move. Oh, you. There we go. He learned. I mean, if you get hit by a car once, I think you'd learn. So, a good way to test if an entity can go through the Nether is to actually just get this cat. Oh. Okay, entities can go through the Nether now. I don't think we're going to do that this episode, but that's really good news and probably something we're going to do next episode, which finally means that we can transport our villagers. So that's really good news. So the direction I want to go in is probably back this way. I don't think it really matters. I don't think we went caving in any single area here, so everything's pretty much untouched. I will say the terrain generation is super buggy. I think the reason for that little bug is because I think in the previous version and this one, the game was designed to be played like you're in multiplayer while you're playing single player. So you're getting a lot of the same bugs you would get. Like I would see mobs clipping through the ground, that sort of thing. This looks fairly decent. And it would also be nice to find a skeleton spawner. That's a weird corridor. Looks awfully man-made. It's probably Herobrine. Again, I don't, I looked at the back of the box and, the instructions for the Herobrine spawner said he's supposed to be here in like 1 to 5 business days, but, it's been a while now. I should probably call him and get a refund or something. Hey. There we go. What a nice place to get diamonds. That's just a nice spot. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just nice. Okay. It's right out of the gate. We got 3. 6. Remember, we have fortune too, so that was like the max for both of them. Oh. Hello. Alright. 2. 3. 1. 3. 1. 2. So, I don't even know. Is that 11? I don't remember how many blocks are there, but nice. That's pretty good. I know a lot of people say mending is the most overpowered enchantment, but honestly, I still think it's fortune because it's just so stupid. Especially now, because in the newer updates you can fortune on iron. It's like, oh, it's over, The amount of stuff you can get is just unreal. Oh, it's a spider spawner. No. My beloved. Okay, I think this cave is dried up here. And I don't really want to make a farm out of the spider spawner. I think you have to do it differently, and I don't need string at all, so... Oh, we found more cave. Yeah, we're not leaving now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, yes. Second I saw that ravine cut out, I was like, yeah, we're in. It's not a ravine, though, but I think the generation was trying to create a ravine. But the second I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah. There we go. Ooh, now we're talking. Dude, this area. Alright. 1, 2. Only 2 diamond blocks? Whatever, dude. That's 1. That's also 1. Oh. Redemption? No, nope, that's 1. I think that was 2. Oh, here we go. That's a weird spot. Okay, here we go. 1, so was that 3? Yeah. Okay, 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Dude, what's happening? 1. Dude, oh. Okay, 3. Dude, I almost lost it. Oh. You never normally see diamonds in little pockets like this. That's weird. Okay. 2. 1. 2. 1. 3, I think. And then 1. Nice. So, 47. Ooh, sneaky. Okay. 2. 1. 1. What if I dig a little? Come on. Alright. Never mind. Okay, so I think we're gonna head out. We got 4 stacks of iron plus 4 remaining. And then 56 gold ore. And obviously our 51 diamonds. A stack and a quarter of lapis. Okay, I swear this is the last thing, but I found the mine shaft at the very bottom. So I had to do it. I really don't want to leave. I'm just a liar. You know what? I'm just a liar. Nothing I say has any credibility. There's no base behind it. It's just conjecture. And there's another set of diamonds there. Okay. 1. 1. 1. Wow. Maybe I deserved that. Wait, what are we at? 58? Okay. 2. 3. Oh. Okay, so 1. 1. 2. 1. 1. 1. I would totally be the guy to keep digging out an 8 vein to see if there's more. It's actually, maybe this is the danger of caves. It's not the lava, it's not the mobs. It's the fact that you're never gonna get out because there's too many diamonds. And once you're in, you don't want to leave. It's like a casino. I think I'm losing it. Reality is becoming torn. I don't even know who I am anymore. Unload our haul here, and then I think that'll be it. So what do we got now? 1, 2, 3. So we got 5 stacks of iron. Then we got a stack and 15 of diamonds. So now we're at a stack and 24. Then we got a stack and 22 gold ore. And then a stack in 27 or 14, I can't remember which one, of lapis. So pretty huge. Okay, I think that ends this one here. This one was a lot like longer-ish, mainly because I split this video up into 2 days instead of one. So hopefully I've figured that out correctly editing. Before we head into the next one, so in between episodes, I'm going to go mining iron in order to get a beacon. That way next time when we start up, we have a beacon and we're ready to go, and we'll be in the redstone update. So I will see you in 1.5. Ciao.